Good evening, everyone. Welcome to GM Crafts Wednesday Facebook Live. It's great to see you all. I'm sure many of you will join us through the next hour, and we've got lots and lots to share with you and show you along the way. Obviously, if there's anything at all that you want, please do feel free to ask. Send us a message, send us a comment, tell us what you've been making, share with us your makes. It is really, really encouraging and helpful for us to see what you're all up to. And it really does keep us going through the week. It makes our day to see what our customers are up to and to hear from you. Whether it be that you want some advice or whether it be you want to just share what you've been doing, we'd really love to know. So tonight I've got some brilliant stuff to show you, so much to show you. I've got the Cricut Hat Press with me. I've got a discount code, which I'll tell you about in a moment. And I've got a hat to make and some other demonstrations to share along the way. I do have a variety of free cut files to share with you tonight. In one file you'll get all three that I'm about to explain about, but we've done it that way so that we are now doing 3 lives a week, except for tomorrow night's live being a bank holiday on Instagram won't be going ahead, but obviously next Thursday it will. So now we do a TikTok live on a Wednesday at 7, you on Facebook at 8 PM on a Wednesday, and Instagram on a Thursday evening at 8 PM. And we like to bring you lots of different things for each live so that you can watch all 3 if you want to, and each will be different, but maybe they'll be along a similar theme or maybe they won't. So tonight we do have 3 different files. And as our viewer, you are welcome to have all 3, even if you watch one live or all 3. Live from tonight on Facebook will be live on our TikTok, on our YouTube after this is finished as well. And it will obviously be reviewable on Facebook too. So you can come back and watch it and catch up whenever you want. So what have we been up to this week? We've got loads to share with you. Obviously, as you know, we now have the Sawgrass printers on board. We have the new Cricut mats, hat presses even. We also have lots of new vinyls that are showing on the website, but they're not quite in stock yet, so I'm not going to tell you about them. I'm going to let you go and look yourself, but if you have a look in the HTV category, you can join the wait list and you'll get notified. So they're coming very soon, and there's some very interesting ones, including we have one coming that you can use underneath your vinyl to create what looks very much like a 3D embroidered emblem. But more about that when it joins us, and I'll show you and share that with you. So tonight's discount code will give you, if you use 30 DECRA, that's 30 DECRA, 30%, I can't quite believe it, off our pattern range of popular pattern range vinyl with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of designs on there. Anything from boy stuff, girl stuff, kid stuff, adult stuff, vintage stuff, exciting stuff, sports, rainbows, patterns, animals, snakes, fantasy things, and then through to fairy tales, beach ideas, and anything and anything but in between. There is literally hundreds and hundreds. We've got some links to share with you for free cut files for them. And we also have a YouTube video that's got great loads of inspiration. I've got lots of samples to share with you tonight and some demonstrations. So before I go ahead, I just want to tell you more about this 30 DECRA code. It will also give you 30% off our range of brushed chrome. It's a brushed category, brushed HTV. When this is applied, you'll see I've got a couple of samples and a demo to show you using it tonight. When this is applied, it looks like those brushed steel appliances that you have in your kitchen, and it really is really nice. I think it's really classy and creates a really nice edge to your design. And the only reason that is in the 30 DECRA is because discount code is because we're using it tonight. So take advantage of that. Also in the 30 DECRA, so you've got your pattern vinyl. Also in your 30 DECRA 30% discount is our transfer doodles. Again, hugely popular. I'm going to quickly show you how to use one tonight. So you would colour it in. We have some tutorials and demonstrations on our website, on our YouTube, on our TikTok, and on our Facebook as well. And you take your pen and you would literally colour in this side that has, you can see the vinyl on there. There's like a lip. You colour it in, let it dry. I let it dry for, I don't know, half an hour or so, but it does take quite a while to colour it in. And then you're ready to apply it. Once you apply it, you apply in the normal way that you would normally. So just let me move that out of the way because I don't want to flick everything across the room. I'm going to use a tote bag. Tote bags are great. I just find it's really nice. Shopping bags can get really boring, can't they? So get a tote bag. The beauty of these is we have basic designs and we have complicated designs, and we have so many themes, again, covering all genres. So you've got flowers, you've got dinosaurs, you've got masculine, you've got schools, you've got feminine, you've got goth, you've got kiddie, you've got adult, and you've got some vintage ideas in there as well as seasons. So there really is something for everyone, and even just like your flowery mandalas. I always get that word a bit round my tongue. So there really is something for everyone. So once you've got coloured it, you heat like you would normally your garment before use, because that way reduces any residual moisture, and then you apply it. I've set my heat press to 160 for 15 seconds, and I always use upper body pressure to push down on the mat on a firm surface, because then you get the best possible adhesion. This becomes permanent after 24 hours, and you can wash it and you can wear it and you can use it and you can love it. And we even do blank sheets which you can create your own family memories with, and we've actually got some tutorials with free download files showing you how to do that as well on our blog, and again we can give you the links for that. So once you've applied it, if you end up with a little crease in the middle whenever you do one side then the other, just rub your heat press over it. You're right, Anya?
Yes. A customer has said, I have some of these, not pens, I'm getting confused now, that's what she's after, knowing what pens to use.
Right, there you go. So I'll answer that in a second. So that's it, easy peasy. How nice does that look? Now obviously you could colour it all in, but Anya and I both decided that that would look nice mixed coloured in and mixed see-through. And you could really tart this up if you want and put some slogan underneath with your HTV at the same time. Now I use, and Anya, these fine Sharpie pens. They give the most vibrant finish when you've applied, as you can see. And once that's been left for 24 hours to let the adhesive completely cure, it's permanent forever. You can use water-soluble colouring pens that you get for fabric, but once it's been applied and left 24 hours, it's no longer water soluble, it won't wash out. So, but it will be a softer colour because they are a softer colour anyway. And then there's loads of other pens that we've mentioned on the blog. So if you'd like the link for those, and we can go into more detail, you can read it there for yourself, then do comment and Anya will give you the link for that.
On the topic of transfer doodles,
yes,
is there no need to put a protective cover on for these transfers?
Not if you don't want to. If you're just applying it like I've just done there, that's all you need to do. If you've got a white background and your heat press is probably perhaps old, then what I would suggest is you just use some silicone paper. And by silicone paper, I literally mean this baking paper that you can get from the baking section in your supermarket. There's no need for anything fancy. And please, please do not use Teflon. Teflon will damage any vinyl that you use underneath it because it acts either as a heat blocker or a heat enhancer. Either way, it's going to cause you issues with your vinyl, so please don't use Teflon. Right, so talking of samples, let me show you a few more before I move on to my next demonstration with you. So this is one of the free cut files you're going to get tonight. It's a heart with a paw, because we are all animal lovers, well, virtually all of us I think nowadays, and this I made specifically for a friend who had lost her treasured animal, her treasured loved pet, and I put a slogan in the side here that said, I needed a hand but I found your paw, as they were inseparable, and he did get her through quite a lot. So, and we all know somebody that's gone through quite a lot, so that's why I created that. But I think it's just nice, isn't it? I'm a huge dog and cat lover, and I have lots of them at home, and it resonated with me as well, so that's why I created it. So I hope you like that. That's one of tonight's free cut files. And that's obviously using our Red Dogs HTV vinyl. Talking of pattern vinyl, we made this earlier. So this is one of our 3 peacock colours of pattern vinyl. So we do it again in self-adhesive as well as HTV. And I have got a blog and a tutorial on our YouTube channel showing you how to wrap this as a self-adhesive design round a lampshade to upcycle a really tatty lampshade, and it did look really nice. So unfortunately I haven't got that to share with you anymore because somebody pinched it. Not really pinched it, but they conned me into handing it over. And I'm going to show you how to use the hat press tonight, but this was one of the designs that we made on TikTok earlier this evening, and it's come from our cut file that we've got coming out next week. So watch your space for the Father's Day cards, but I just wanted to share this was made using the marvelous hero design that we've got again on the pattern vinyl in different colours. So that's that for you. And then quickly, I made this a few weeks ago on a TikTok live, I think it was, using our self-adhesive Union Jack vinyl. I just wrapped it around this tin that I got from that cheap shop, a couple of them for £1. And again, that's going to be our swear box tomorrow when the boys are watching the football, because they swear terribly. You know what it's like when you live with young boys, so that should earn me and Anya quite a few pounds, I think. Yeah, I think so. So yes, so we made that with it. And then I've got some other samples to share with you before I move on quickly, using different varieties of the pattern vinyl and some of the doodles, etc., to show you what else. And then bearing in mind that you want to take advantage of our 30 Decra discount code that will give you 30% off of all of our pattern vinyl. That includes the self-adhesive and the HTV in the glitter, matte, gloss and that pearl sparkle in the HTV range. It will give you 30% off our brushed HTV, 30% off these transfer doodles and 30% off our iron-on transfers. And we made things like this with them, look. So this is what I was explaining earlier. So you can mix those transfer doodles. We've got some plain ones. And we created this as a cutout with a tutorial for you on the website. And this was my dogs. So that was a bunch of flowers for my dogs. That's what I made that for. So that's, and then we've got things like this that we made with our self-adhesive vinyl. So you can use it in your card, paper crafts and scrapbooking as well. So there really is quite a lot you can do with these pattern vinyls. And then just showing you some more samples, and then we'll move on. We've got some more cut files that we've offered recently that we mixed together with some of the transfers. So these are some of the iron-on transfers you can get in a multi-pack. And this was one of our free cut files, the butterfly roses. You have to ask if you want that because it isn't on the website, with our Union Jack for the Jubilee, which I really, really like. And then going back to transfers, we've mixed this with HTV. We've got some fabulous animal transfers on the website. And this horse one, I think, looked lovely. And I just used some of our black eco HTV with this. And I've got a friend who's really into her horses. So I put, whoever said you can't buy happiness, forgot about horses. And she said to me, what you should have said was, whoever said you need money to have a horse doesn't know what it's like to own a horse, because you don't have any money. So if any of you are horse riders, you may understand where she's coming from on that. So next demo I want to share with you is how to use the hat press. We all love a hat, don't we? Especially in the summer. Although I have to say, some of us suit hats more than others. I don't. And you do. You always look nice in a hat.
You think?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
I always think I look like some kind of egghead.
I've not seen you in a hat.
No, that's why.
That will be why.
That'll be why. So, I've got this hat for you. And now you could mix and match this. This is a cut file that's on our website that was released today or yesterday for rainbow. Let me show you the design. I've got the sample here. So this was the design we made. It's on the website, on the blog, and Anya can give you the link. So it's got Miss Jones, because it's ideal for a teacher gift as well. And obviously you don't have to make it as a teacher gift, but we thought it would cover both avenues. And these rainbows are really popular. And I like a good inspirational saying. So this was my idea. Be your own rainbow. So you could use whatever vinyl you like, and we do have that as a free cut file on the website and a free tutorial as well. So let me just, when you've got a hat on the hat dummy that comes with your Cricut hat press, then make sure that you put it on firmly and then close the back so that you get a nice firm fit. I'll take the label off, and then I like to pull it round so you get a nice tight fit ready. And then you switch your hat press on. We've got these on the website now, so Annie can give you the link. And you switch it on with the middle temperature icon. And for HTV, by and large, you need to use the second light. We do have a blog that teaches you which lights for the easy mini press that you would need for temperature settings, and that will apply to the hat press as well, so we can give you that if you need guidance. And I'm going to update that so that it does cover the hat press, but the settings are identical. And you would use the third light if you were using it for sublimation. So only use light 1 for really, really light temperature if you need to, under 120, and use light number 2 for any temperature above that, that's for HTV, and then temperature at light 3 for your sublimation printing. You will need to set this up initially the first time you use it using their heat app. We do have a tutorial on our YouTube channel which shows you how to do this with the Easy Press, and it's exactly the same process with this as well. So you can have the link for that if you want. So I'm going to let that heat up. Meanwhile, I'll get some more bits out to show you. You got any questions over there, Anya?
Just loading it up. Ooh. Don't see any.
You don't see any?
I think we've answered most of them.
Most of them. That's good news, isn't it? Okay, so whenever you get pattern vinyl, you will get a clear milky transfer sheet with it. And that is ideal to use with it. And if you've got the same colour and you're just doing the same design, then you can reuse it. But if you're going to use a darker or lighter colour, then I wouldn't reuse it. So you cut your heat transfer iron-on pattern vinyl. Couldn't think of what it was called then. I was having one of those brain blurs for a moment. So our pattern vinyl you cut the same way as you would normally, and we have all the cut settings on our website. Once you've cut it, you can weed it. Now you need to cut it with your design face up, because we print this and send it with the app tape to use afterwards. So print it and cut it, design face up, weed it. If it's a very intricate design, which I'll show you in a moment, then you can reverse weed it. I've got another sample to show you where we're going to reverse weed. And then you get your transfer tape, just like you would with self-adhesive. Put it on the front, press it on the back. Use your squeegee, and that's it transferred. Then you get your scissors and trim your design out so that you're not wasting any of your application tape. Now, if you're using a larger design on the mug, on the hat press, I would suggest...
Oh, this is exciting.
What have you found?
One of our customers ordered the hat press today.
Oh, brilliant. What are you going to make with it first? A hat, obviously. Although I've got some funky ideas to use with this, not with a hat. So watch this space over the coming weeks. Right. Oh, need to preheat first. So as always, preheat for 10 seconds. Even though it's a hat, you still need to preheat it. Any fabric will have residual natural moisture from the air, as we live in quite a humid climate, and this just prevents any steaming during the application process. So heat it, then get your up tape, put it on. Now, if you follow Cricut's instructions, they tell you to move it backwards and forwards, and that means that you need to use heat tape to secure your design so that it doesn't slip on the cap. And there is a small roll that comes in the box, but we also sell lots of really good value heat tape on the website, so that's worth considering. You're right.
What are the ones called that you colour in?
Transfer Doodles. So, if you're going to do that, heat tape, but I like to do it, if I've got a bigger design, I'll hold one side and then I'll move it around and do the other side. And the simple reason I do it that way is I feel you've got more control and you've not got any slippage occurring. So do bear that in mind. But obviously I don't need to do that tonight. Now, I just want to point out these buttons on the press. So you've got your lights, that tells you your temperature, which you change with the middle button. And then you've got what I'd call a play button. And that is, you ignore that now because we're not using the heat app. But if you want to use the heat app, then that will count down the setting temperature time that you have set in your heat app. So, and obviously you have a bit more control over that in the heat app. But if you're not going to use the app, then that's how you would use your lights, 1 and 2. So 2 is for your vinyl. And you just need to count. Now, because of the how would you describe it? Because of the, if I show you, because of the way it bends forward, if you can't get enough pressure on it, then do it one side, then the other.
It's a bend, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bend. Right, so I'm going to press quite firmly down on it to get the pressure. Now you're going to have to talk for 15 seconds.
I've got a question, so I'll read it out while you press. Can you use any hat, or does it have to be a specific material? Because we're using cotton ones, and she's shaking her head no, so I believe that's no then.
No, you can use any hat. The only thing I would say is be aware of the hats. Like, for example, some nylons, you'll need a lower temperature. So you would then need to use the first light, and you would need to use turbo vinyl. So if it was a nylon hat, that's something that you would need to be aware of. But otherwise, no. I actually don't know what material this hat is. I'm guessing it's cotton.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was too.
It feels like cotton.
It should say in the label, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't, believe it or not.
Oh.
So there's your rainbow that I've put on it. Now you could, if you wanted to, then go back in and layer over a name. And I might do that later. But for now, I'm going to leave it as a rainbow because I quite like it like that. But you could add a teacher's name on it. You could add a child's name on it. You could add a cheeky slogan. Or you could do what we did in our TikTok and put Dad's name on it for Father's Day. You could put something cheeky or a little bit naughty. Obviously, we can't do that. Family friendly. But what you do at home stays at home, doesn't it? So there you go. So that's the hat press. And obviously, don't do what I do and leave it on and then burn your finger. Switch it off and put it to one side. One of the really good things about this is it's got a really solid, weighty, heat-proof base. So you can actually move it out your way without risking burning yourself, as long as you're careful. Although we do heat-proof gloves on the website, and I would recommend them, especially if you're working in the office with me, because I do tend to drop the heat press on my fingers from time to time. I think we've all done that at times, haven't we? Right, so 30 Decra is your discount code for tonight, and that discount code is valid on patterned vinyl, in the HTV category, in the self-adhesive category. There is hundreds and hundreds of designs of patterned vinyl on the website, including things like animals, pets, sports, rainbows, wood, stone, beach, you name the theme, and we've got it. We've tried to cover all bases for you, so do go and have a look at that. The 30 Decra 30% discount code is also valid on our transfer doodles that you can colour in, and it's also valid on our iron-on ready-to-use transfers that are pre-weeded for you. We're going to use some of those in a moment. And lastly, it's also valid on our brushed HTV, and the reason for that is I'm about to use it, so I wanted to bring that for you. So on TikTok, I'll just quickly show you, we made this gorgeous t-shirt, and this cut file is available with the pet one that I've shown you to download tonight for free. It's only available from the live, so it's not on the website. Can you see that on the camera? Are you quite way behind me again?
Way behind you.
So that is on the cut file for tonight. That's the brushed. It's a really lovely brushed finish. It's really, really nice. So we showed you how to do that on TikTok. If you missed that, it looks pink now. It looked orange on TikTok,
Yes,
didn't it?
Did look orange.
If you missed that, then don't worry. I'm going to upload that for Instagram tomorrow, so you can always go back and review it on Instagram. Hopefully that'll work. I'm making promises. I'm not sure I've tried it yet. So we've got that one, and we've got the black that we're going to use for this one. We've done a ladies' t-shirt, so we figured it was only right that we should do a men's t-shirt. So with that in mind, we decided to go for this marvellous theme to go with these heroes. So we've got Marvellous Heroes. We've got a Marvellous Heroes vinyl. So we decided to have a Marvellous Heroes pattern design on a t-shirt. So what I thought I would do is get some of these Marvellous face masks round the Marvellous word and offset it so you've got a really nice funky design. So has anybody got a preference on which mask they want to see us add?
No.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Over to you. So we're going to go for the red and blue, the black, the green, the light blue, the red, yellow and black, the brown and black, the very strange blue one, that blue one, the purple one. Don't think we can really go for the yellow. It doesn't look right, does it? Or that yellow one. And then we've got this red, blue and yellow one. So has anybody got a preference? Shout before I apply them. And we're going to use these in exactly the same way that we use pattern vinyl. So they're printed, ready to go. And you can take off the sheet that surrounds them very quickly and easily. But it just keeps them secure.
Red and blue.
Red and blue, that one, yes, I agree.
There's a black, but I don't know if
yeah, there's a black one, yeah. This little white bit keeps them secure in transit. So it just stops them coming off the sheet in the packet.
Oh, another red and blue. So 2 for red and blue.
2 for red and blue.
Top left.
Top left, yeah, that's red and blue again.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Right, so we're going to go red and blue. So we'll take that one off the sheet first while we're waiting for anybody else to shout. I'm thinking maybe the purple one, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe like
the black one.
Blue, black and a purple. I think.
So what we're going to do is put them at a jaunty angle in different places. So let's have a look. What about the green? I quite like the green as well, actually.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
See what they say.
Anybody want the purple? Shout.
Shout. Going once, going twice.
Green? What about a green? The beauty of these is you can dot them about, you can move them around to your heart's content. I need one more.
Hold on. Refreshing it. Refresh. Purple. Yeah, we have 1 for purple.
One more.
Oh, 2 for purple.
There's got to be a blue one, I think.
Oh, you already put the purple.
Yeah, I've done purple. Right, I'm going for the blue.
I think so. Is ClearPay a monthly payment or is it weekly like lay-by?
Lay-by's weekly. I think ClearPay you have a choice. And we do Klarna, and I think that's monthly. I think.
I can check.
Yeah, but they just double check. We offer all 3 on the website. So you do have a choice. Right, what have I done on a clear sheet? There it is.
ClearPay was the question.
Yeah.
And I'm loaded it.
Right, okay, so as I was saying earlier, the beauty of these iron-on transfers, 15 seconds at 160 and you're done. They come with their own instructions, so you don't have to remember or think about it. You can use an iron, you can use an easy press, you can use an easy press mini, and you can use a clamp press. So they really are really versatile. In fact, I have been known, sadly as it sounds, to take a few on holiday with me with my mini to keep my grandson happy, because then he can personalise things as we go out and buy t-shirts or whatever. And it's just about being different, isn't it? So I find that quite great. The only thing I would say is don't use them or wear them for 24 hours because, again, your body sweat can infuse behind them and just undermine that adhesive. But once you've had them pressed for 24 hours, you're good to go. Right, so they come with their own transfer sheet, like I was explaining earlier. So you just get your transfer sheet, pop them on upside down, like you would with self-adhesive. And I just place them. And then once I've got them placed, I get my squeegee, rub behind. We do a variety of squeegees and tools on the website. I don't know if you've seen the weeding waste collectors. They're definitely worth using. Once you've done that, it's very much like self-adhesive. You peel the backing off and your design is left behind. We do have tutorials on the website showing you how to use these with HTV and how to use them with the Doodles and how to use them on their own as well. So there really is a lot of choice there. Right. Oh, not touch the clear sheet off that one. And of course, we've got enough there to make a couple more t-shirts. And if you want it to be a bit more frugal, then obviously you just put less on. But with a pack of 12 like this, you know, you can make a good few designs and really go to town. And, you know, you could charge a premium for it if you were selling it. And they are licensed for commercial use. So I know somebody asked us the other week if they could buy the transfers and use the product and then sell it. Yes, you absolutely can. They are EN71 tested. Again, we do have all the safety certification on the website. You can put these on soft toys even. And in fact, I've seen it done. I've seen somebody put one of these masks on a dinosaur soft toy. We do sell dinosaurs on the website. So you could put the Marvellous on first. You could put the masks on first, but obviously I'd like to put my Marvellous on first. And you could, if you wanted to, what I did on TikTok with the flowers is I actually cut into them so that they sat through the letters, but I don't want to do that with this one. Are you over there? Okay over there, Anya?
What do you mean by dinosaurs?
We do lots of teddy bears on the website, Mumbles bears, that you can personalise with sublimation inks, and all of them you can use HTV on them. And in fact, once I've done this, let me just press this, I'll show you. Now I'm not pressing this for the full 10 seconds, and the reason for that is because we're layering. I don't want to overheat the vinyl, so I'll leave a few seconds between each layer, and that just allows it to cool and just prevents me from causing any damage while I'm layering. And again, on the subject of layering, we have lots of tutorials on the website covering the layering process in great detail, some more complicated than others, and obviously some very, very easy. Now, when I've done a big design and I've moved the press around a few times, I just quickly line over it just to get rid of any creases. So teddy bears, we have like this one on the website. We did this in our live 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? Or last week?
No, 2 weeks ago.
It is 2 weeks ago, isn't it? We do have that on our YouTube if you want to see that being done. And we did another teddy a week before that as well. In fact, I think we've done a few teddies on live the last few weeks. So yeah, we've done a bunny, we've done a little bear, which is available in the Jubilee mystery box. We've only got a handful of those left on the website. They are an absolute bargain, so do take advantage of that if you want some really good quality mixed pack of vinyl. So there's your Marvellous. Then I'm going to put my masks and get them ready. So although they hang off my mat, I'll move the t-shirt round so I'm not overcooking the vinyl. You got any more questions over there for me, Anya, before I carry on?
I'm currently just sending our customers links to our TikTok page.
Oh, lovely. I'm missing a mask. There he is. Getting the right layer and design now. I think I like that. So once you're happy, then move him along onto your mat. Make sure your pressing area stays on your mat. And then do you remember I mentioned earlier about that silicone paper? Where have I put it, Anya?
Oh.
Yeah, I can hear it, but I can't see it.
I thought it was in the window there, but I don't think I'm looking at the right thing.
Right, I found it. So silicone paper, never use Teflon because it really does damage the vinyl. And then 15 seconds on each one. So, also, this week, I wanted to talk to you about the new cut files we've got coming on the website. We've got loads of cut files in the links tonight for you to use with the pattern vinyl, which are either on the website or free exclusives from tonight's live. But we also have lots and lots of different cut files on the website, including ones using pattern, self-adhesive. We've got print and cut files on there. There really is something for every occasion. So do comment if you want those, and Anya will give you the links. There's something on there to inspire everyone, really. Now, as I'm pressing that one, I'm going to take the app tape off that one at the top. No, he's okay at the minute. Now, sometimes when you've got a really heavy cotton t-shirt like this, if you go to remove your wrap tape, because you've left this one here to go cooler, sometimes it lifts because it's stuck too well. So in that case, just quickly go in with your press it and then lift it, and it just heats that and stops it from lifting. And if you've pulled it and you've ruckled the t-shirt, don't panic, just quickly go in with your easy press. And that tightens it up for you. You're right over there, Anya?
Yes, I'm okay. Which vinyl are you using?
I am using our brushed HTV, which is included in tonight's 30% discount code. So the discount code is 30 DECRA. That's 30 DECRA. And that will take 30% off at checkout after your multi-buys, which means you get extra discount. On our pattern vinyl, on our iron-on transfers, including the ones I'm showing tonight, on our transfer doodles, and on our brushed HTV, which I've used on this t-shirt and on the ladies one that I did in TikTok.
Where can you find the heat press on the website?
If you're using the desktop computer version, there's a big green bar across the top of the page and it will say heat presses. And if you're using the mobile devices, then we have a little drop down menu and heat press section can be found just about a third of the way down. And Anya, if you want the link, can give you the link to the heat presses, no problem. And we've got hat presses, we've got a variety of different mug presses on there, including our own. And we've got videos on our YouTube showing you how to use that as well, should you want it. And we have the hat presses on there, and we even have now the Caesar clamp press, because you've been asking us for a clamp press. So we've brought that to the website for you as well. And of course, this marvellous, the gorgeous, and that inverted heart and paw cut file design is free for you to download tonight if you ask for the link, because it's not on the website. Anya will gladly give you, or myself after the live, we'll gladly give you the link for that. So there you go. What's the good question?
I'll have a look. Can you get the hat press with clear tape?
Yes, you can.
Oh, there we go.
Yes, you can use ClearPay and Klarna. We have cutting machines. We have, talking of which, forgotten to mention it. Have you seen the new Brother Scan and Cut?
Oh.
We've not discussed that, have we?
We haven't, no.
That was a bit of a shock. It came quicker than I anticipated this week. So I've not had the opportunity to talk to you about it during the live last week. So we now have the Brother Scan and Cut cutting machine as well on the website. And the beauty with that is you can directly scan your hand-drawn items into it. You can use pens, or it has we've got a whole list of things it can do, again, that we can gladly share with you if you want to have a look at that. And we have a variety of different models on the website for that. So there is your Marvellous Heroes t-shirt, and I think you'll agree. There's many men and ladies that like a bit of Marvel. And heroes and all those sort of fictional characters. So I think that would appeal to those as well, not just male or female. And I think it's quite nice and colourful. So that free cut file is obviously available for you to download tonight. Now I've got one more to show you.
That purple one reminds me a bit of a masquerade mask.
It is, do you know, that purple one, I want to sew some feathers on it.
Put some jewels.
Yeah, put some bling on it.
Masquerade it.
Masquerade it up. I quite agree with you there. That gives me a masquerade vibe as well. I have to agree with you. Sorry, me and Anya are on to a strange conversation. Sun's gone in. Let me just put my lights on full for you so I don't lose. It's just suddenly gone a bit darker in here.
Gone behind a tree.
Gone behind a tree. The trouble is, when we had the lights on earlier, it was too bright and you couldn't see either. So this time of year, you can't win. Unless you're in a blackened room. Right, so another pattern design idea. This cut file is on the website already as Galaxy Squares in our blog. And the Galaxy Squares t-shirt I actually have here somewhere. Where is it? I've seen it this evening. Here. but I've squished it for this Cricut bat one. So this was the design that's and the tutorial and free cut file that's on the website using our Galaxy HTV. We've got a variety of colours now of this Galaxy design, and it's really, really popular. You're loving it, and I can see why, because I must admit I really love it. And this design, loads of people went crazy for it when we brought it out, and it is still there available for you. If you want the links, Anya will give you them, and they're free for you, obviously. But we decided to, because with all of our cut files, you can modify them to suit your own needs. So we decided to squish it. So instead of it being square, it's now rectangles. And it's the same cut file. We just changed the width and the diameter of it to create this, which I think is lovely. So it's just a bit different, isn't it? It's nice to do different things along similar themes. So this cut file, very simple. I loaded it into the design space, did the unlock button that's on the design space down here, and then literally squished it and stretched it out. So it created these rectangles in perfect alignment. So I've weeded that now. Just want to put it on my transfer paper that's included with the pattern vinyl. Again, we have loads of tutorials on the website using this. So don't panic. And if you've got any questions, do let us know. We'll gladly help you. Have you got anything you need over there, Anya, yet? So your Milky Sheet comes with you. And you've ordered the pattern vinyl.
Oh yeah, Pride is coming up soon, yeah.
What's coming up soon?
Pride, it's this month.
Pride is, yes, Pride is this month. I can't believe we're into June already.
Yeah.
What have you all been making so far for the Jubilee? Have you all finished? Me and Anya are looking forward to sitting down and watching the Queen tomorrow morning with our Union Jack t-shirts and our cups of tea and our mugs. I've got a mug actually I made last week. Do you want to see it? For any of you that missed the live. So, again, go back to putting, when you've got, if you ever get bits of lint on your item before you put your HTV on, or if you get hair or a bit of paper, get a lint roller and just roll the lint roller over, and then you'll get a perfect finish. Right, so I'm going to hang this off the back of the mat because of that zip. I don't want it causing me a problem with my pressure. Then once I've done that, and then get my heat press and preheat it for 10 seconds. And that just, again, as I've said many, many times, removes any residual moisture from the air. And then once that's preheated, take my rectangular Cricut bat design. Now, you could put this on a t-shirt. And in fact, I know somebody that would love that as a t-shirt. But you could put it on anything. You could use self-adhesive and put it on a lunchbox, on storage boxes. You don't have to just be limited to the idea that we give you. I've got lots of people that have used our cut files to use for embroidery files and sublimation. So they colour each bit that they want in a particular colour and print it as a sublimation design as well. So 15 seconds, firm pressure. And again, this is a cotton, oh sorry, I think I've just headbutted the camera. Sorry if I made anybody dizzy. This is a cotton bag, so when it's a really heavy cotton bag like this, sometimes you'll find that you just need to add a couple of extra seconds and a bit extra pressure with your vinyl when applying it. So just be aware of that if you're using cotton bags. Jute bags can be really difficult. I had somebody mention this morning to us, actually, I was doing some comments, and she was saying that jute bags she finds really difficult. We do have some tutorials on the website, but my best advice would be make sure that you're using a firm surface, that you're following our application guide, that you preheat it, and you make sure you use lots of upper body pressure. And if you lift it and it moves, then you just go back and do a few more seconds. Don't be tempted to do 15 full seconds immediately straight after, when actually usually it only takes a few more seconds, and you can keep going back another 2 seconds, another 2 seconds till you get it absolutely right. And then equally important is ensuring you've allowed it to cool just for a few seconds. And if you just have, see how that lifted on that top corner, it's because I didn't get enough pressure. So don't panic, just go back in with the tip of the press and push down. And again, you literally just need a few seconds. And if you're rolling it back carefully and not pulling it up like a sausage, like a plaster, then you'll be all right. And I've missed the bottom corner on here, so you just go back in. You're right over there, Anya.
Where you buy rainbow vinyl from?
We have rainbow vinyl in the pattern section, and it is included in that 30% discount code, which is valid until Tuesday night at midnight. That's the 7th of June 2022. So 7th of June 2022 is when this 30 Decra discount code expires, and it gives you 30% off all of our pattern vinyl. That includes the ombres, it includes all the patterns, it includes the rainbows, it includes the Father's Day designs, the Christmas designs, Easter designs, any design you can possibly think of in there. There is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. It also includes our iron-on transfers, and it includes our transfer colour in Doodles, and then of course that brushed vinyl that I've used tonight for the marvellous and the gorgeous t-shirt designs that I've created for you.
We also do the Rainbow Galaxy for the lady asking about Galaxy.
Yes, Galaxy. So we do loads of Galaxies, and if Anya wants to have a rummage in the box, I don't know whether you can, just there by my feet, there's a few Galaxies in there.
Ah, there's some here too.
Yep. Oh, this canvas bag's not liking me today at all. So if it happens to you, don't panic. Just keep going in, add a little bit more pressure, give it a few more seconds. There you go.
I'm in potluck box.
Oh.
Got that one already, I don't know.
A few more seconds each time, a bit of pressure, and just work away at it, pressing on the areas that you've got a problem with, and you'll get there. It's rare, but these canvas bags are probably one of the hardest things to apply vinyl to. So I like to try and show you the difficult things. So it's a bit more realistic then. You're right over there. Anya's wrecking the room.
Yeah. I'm throwing them at you.
There we go. Oh, and I've missed that bit there. Don't panic. And then if you've got any bits that you need to quickly tidy up because your app tape's pulled it, just get your silicone paper. That's it. So I think you'll find it's a bit different, a bit modernistic this one, but I think again it's nice to do different things, isn't it? And I think that's just, you could finish that off with a name on the front or a name on the back. You don't just have to keep it as simple as that, but sometimes simple is good too. So that's our Cricut vinyl. Now Anya's found us some Galaxy. We've got loads of Galaxies. I think there's 12 on the website now. Let me just quickly, yeah. Don't forget that 30 Decra discount code, which will give you 30% off all our pattern vinyl, all off our transfer doodles, our iron-on transfers, as well as that brush that we've used. So we've got this black and white Galaxy. I love that, you know.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, really like that. And then we've got Galaxy 10, which we made that love t-shirt out of a while ago, which we used, we've got a tutorial showing you how to reuse the waste. And obviously there's more Galaxies than this on the website, but this is just a handful. This one is Galaxy 8, I think. I'm not sure. I've not got a label on that one. Or was it that label? Yes, Galaxy 8, I was right. Should have trusted myself there. Galaxy 2. Look at that. That's gorgeous. How pretty is that? And they're so good because they can be used for any number of things. And this one is Galaxy 7. But again, we have lots more on the website as well, including all those incredible ombres. What else have we got on there? Let's have a look. So I've got some samples here to the side of me. What time is it, Anya? I don't keep...
It's 8:50.
Oh, not too bad then. And have I done all my demos? I think I have. I've done my t-shirt, I've done my bag, I've done my hat, and I've done my other bag. Brilliant. So this was the Marvellous Heroes in a self-adhesive that we've got. And we've got some brilliant samples on our Pinterest, if you want to have a look at there for some inspiration on what to use these for. We've got some videos on YouTube with lots of different samples on. So there really is something for everybody in these categories of patterns. There's just hundreds. And obviously you've got animal prints. So we've got like this one, this elephant. can see that. I love that. And we've got this blue wave. There's just so many different designs. We've got rainbows. I'll see if I can find you a rainbow in a minute. Obviously with Pride Week coming up, we did a great design last week, free cut file last week, actually using a rainbow. I've got the sample here to share with you. If you want this free cut file, you're going to have to ask us for it, because again, it's not on the website, but we'll gladly share it with you. And this was using one of our pattern rainbow designs. So again, included in that 30% discount code. We've got then special effect designs, including things like this, which we've got, again, free cut file on the website, and we created an apron with it as well. So that was our bonfire night design we created with firework vinyl. What else have we got over here, Anya? We have horses as samples. There we go. So this was using the cheetah vinyl with a horse iron-on transfer, grooming, the process by which the dirt on the horse is transferred to the groom. I'm sure we can all think of somebody that includes. And then, of course, you've got things like your transfer doodles. We've already discussed these, I know, but this was another design that we've made, and you coloured this in a little while ago now. So they're ideal for varying ranges of expertise of colouring abilities. So there really is something for everybody. And, of course, you've got we've got this on the website. We did as a blog and free cut file, using the green ombre. What else have we got sample-wise? Let's have a look. Cards. So obviously vinyl's not just limited to self-adhesive projects, but you can also use it in your card making. And again, we've got these on the website as a free cut file. And watch this space, because in a couple of weeks' time, we're just getting ready for it to go live now. We're just testing the website function. We've got another, not the free cut files that you see on the blog and on our lives. You will never see those in the page section. But we do have a page section of cut files coming and we've got a library of over 500 projects ready to launch for you. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And there's some really incredible ones that everybody's been working on for you behind the scenes. So we've got this 40th birthday as a free cut file. And then going back to transfers, we've got little transfers we've put on face masks, gift bags. That was a Christmas one. Baby's bibs. We've got these food transfers. And we've even got free cut files using the sunflower vinyl. This has been very popular. You've seen that one? So we've got more there for you. And this was the reusing the weeded waste design that we created as a free cut file for you on the website. And then we also did, lastly but by no means least, the Jubilee one that we did on the website. You're right there, Anya.
Can I sell the items I make with your marvellous stuff on them, or with the cut files that you have provided?
Yes, absolutely. All of our cut files, provided you have downloaded them from us, please do not share them. But provided you have downloaded them from us, then you are welcome to use them to make anything you wish to sell. But please do not pass the file on, do not modify it to sell it, and do not sell the file itself. But you are very welcome to make anything you like with it, whether it be for cut files, for self-adhesive projects, HTV projects. You might want to use it, as I said before, for fabric, so you might want to use it for quilting, you might want to use it for embroidery or sublimation, and that is absolutely fine by us. Just please use it and enjoy it, and we would love to see what you're making. It really does make our day and encourage us to bring you more when you share us and show us what you're doing, because then we know that you're liking what we do for you. Talking of which, have you seen this on the blog this week? This is the newest version of free cut file that's come out this week. It's a rainbow. It's a very popular design. I've created this one myself using an arc, 5 rainbow arcs, and we've actually put pattern vinyl in that as well. So that's our black and white cow design vinyl in the middle, and then I've used hollow shine, green turbo, the black and white cow. It's got a name, hasn't it?
Cow print.
Cow print, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, green holographic, and then light green turbo in the middle. And then we've personalised it with you could personalise it with anybody's name or a teacher's name, it's up to you. And we've got the tutorial teaching you step by step with all the timings on how to layer that as well. So that's there for you. And don't forget that discount code tonight. Gosh, my table's looking very complicated now, isn't it?
I think that's me that's done it.
Yes, okay. So don't forget your discount code tonight. That's 30 DECRA, 30 DECRA. That will give you 30% discount off all of our pattern range. That's pattern self-adhesive, pattern HTV, in the gloss, in the matte, in the glitter, and in that pearl sparkle in the pattern range. And there is literally, I think, 500, 600, 700 designs now. And they match. So if you wanted the same design in self-adhesive as HTV, they will be identical. If you ordered the same, for example, if you ordered 2 mattes, they would look identical, except one would be HTV and one would be self-adhesive. There is also 30% discount off all of our transfer doodles, which are the ones that I showed you earlier, that you colour in with your Sharpies, etc. And we do have tutorials on the website with full explanation. And the transfers, iron-on transfers, like these ones here, that you can just weed, they're ready weeded, you just put the sheet, as I've shown you tonight, put it on your item and you're good to go. And of course, lastly but by no means least, is the brushed HTV that we used to create these free cut files tonight. So you've got your marble I made with it, oh sorry, I've done it again, I've caught my head.
You're loving doing that tonight.
I know, I've not done that for a long time. Sorry if I've made you all feel a bit dizzy. So that's the marble. And we've also got the gorgeous that we did as a free cut file, and we mixed that with the butterfly and the flower iron-on transfers. And then of course we had the pet free cut file, which again you can have from tonight's live, as well as some of the others that we've already mentioned. Any questions at all, do give us a shout. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you next week on Wednesday at 7 p.m. on TikTok, 8 p.m. on Facebook, and our new 9 p.m, no, 8 p.m. even. Oh, goodness me, shoot me, not p.m. No, Anya will kill me. Anya will be asleep. 8 p.m. on Thursday next week on Instagram. And all 3 nights, all 3 hours over the 2 nights will have different elements to them all, with different tweaks and different ideas. So do join us for either one or all of them, and we would love to see you, and keep sharing those makes and tell us what you'd like to see us bring you next time. I look forward to seeing you soon, and thanks again for joining.